Hello, friends. It's amazing to see you all back here. Thank you for spending your valuable time with me today. I'm really looking forward to sharing some great insights. If you've ever dealt with kidney stones, you know the pain is no joke. It's like trying to pass a rock through your body. Yikes. A kidney stone is a hard, crystalline mineral deposit that forms in the kidneys. Kidney stones can vary in size from as small as a grain of sand to as large as a golf ball. You might not realize it, but the foods you're eating could actually be causing those painful kidney stones. Yep. You heard that right. Today, we're exploring the 8 worst foods that can lead to painful kidney stones, from surprising snack choices to those everyday meals. Some of these foods might shock you. So stick around and find out which foods are wrecking your kidneys and what you can do to stay stone free. Trust me, you're going to want to know which ones to cut from your diet before it's too late. Now, without any further ado, let's get to it. Number 1, spinach. This may come off as a surprise to most since spinach is always on top on healthy foods lists. Spinach is a leafy green vegetable that, while nutritious, is also very high in oxalates. Oxalates are natural compounds found in many plants, but when consumed in excess, when ingested, oxalates can bind to calcium either in the digestive tract or in the kidneys, forming insoluble crystals. If your body struggles to eliminate these crystals efficiently, they can accumulate and develop into kidney stones. Oxalates themselves are not inherently harmful, however. The problem arises when there is an excess in the body or when dietary factors make excretion difficult. In fact, just a single cup of cooked spinach contains approximately 755 mg of oxalates, which is the highest concentrations found in food. For these reasons, people prone to calcium oxalate stones should limit their intake of spinach. A study published in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases evaluated the impact of dietary oxalate on urinary oxalate levels. The study involved dietary analysis and 24-hour urine collections from participants consuming high oxalate foods, including spinach. It was found that urinary oxalate excretion increased by 20 to 30% after spinach consumption, indicating a direct correlation between dietary oxalate intake and urinary oxalate levels. Number 2, chocolate. We have unfortunate news for all the chocolate lovers out there. Chocolate, particularly dark chocolate, contains a significant amount of both oxalates and substances like theobromine, which can affect calcium metabolism. The oxalates in chocolate contribute directly to calcium oxalate stone formation. In addition to that, the presence of theobromine can increase urinary calcium excretion. The higher concentration of calcium in the urine can then combine with oxalate or phosphate to form crystals, which may aggregate into kidney stones. A 1-ounce serving of dark chocolate contains about 70 mg of oxalates. A study found that urinary oxalate levels increased by 10 to 15% after consuming dark chocolate, suggesting that regular chocolate consumption could increase the risk of stone formation in susceptible individuals. Those with a history of kidney stones should limit chocolate intake. Number 3, cola drinks. Most cola drinks are high in sugar or high fructose corn syrup, both of which can significantly impact kidney health. Cola drinks are high in phosphoric acid, which can lead to an increase in urinary calcium excretion. High phosphate levels can also reduce citrate levels, which are necessary for preventing calcium stones. Cola drinks, especially those sweetened with fructose, can raise uric acid levels in the blood. High uric acid levels can contribute to the formation of uric acid kidney stones. In addition to that, cola drinks can lead to dehydration, further concentrating the urine. Regular consumption of cola drinks is associated with a higher risk of kidney stones, particularly calcium phosphate stones. Reducing or eliminating cola from the diet can help reduce the risk. In research found that regular cola consumption was associated with a 23% increased risk of developing kidney stones. Number 4, beets. Beets are similar to spinach in terms of how they form kidney stones. Beets are a nutrient-rich vegetable known for their vibrant red color and numerous health benefits, including high levels of essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Don't let their vibrant red color fool you, as they are also high in oxalic acid. The oxalate from beets binds with calcium in the urine, forming calcium oxalate crystals. A single serving of beets, which is about 100 grams, contains around 152 mg of oxalates. Beets are often consumed in salads or as a juice, which can be problematic for those with a history of kidney stone. The researchers found that urinary oxalate levels increased by 15 to 25% in individuals consuming beets. Reinforcing the role of dietary oxalates in kidney stone formation. Number 5, black and green teas. Black and green tea are popular beverages enjoyed worldwide for their distinct flavors and health benefits. Both black and green tea contain oxalates, though black tea has a higher concentration. Regular consuming large quantities of tea can lead to a higher intake of oxalates levels in urine. An 8-ounce cup of black tea contains about 14 mg of oxalates, while green tea has slightly less. Additionally, tea contains compounds like caffeine, which can act as a diuretic. This can reduce urine volume, increasing the concentration of stone-forming substances and enhancing the risk of stone formation. In the Journal of Urology in 2013, a study measured the oxalate content in both black and green tea and monitored urinary oxalate levels in habitual tea drinkers. The results reported that black tea led to a 20 to 30% increase in urinary oxalate levels, while green tea led to a 10 to 20% increase. This supports the notion that tea, particularly black tea, can contribute to kidney stone formation. Number 6, processed foods. Many processed foods, such as canned soups, frozen meals, processed meats like deli meats, sausages, and hot dogs, chips, and fast food, are extremely high in sodium. Processed foods that are often high in sodium increase calcium levels in the urine. High urinary calcium can combine with oxalate or phosphate to form kidney stones. Adding to that, diets high in sodium can also lead to dehydration, further concentrating the urine and enhancing stone formation. The study found that high sodium intake led to a 30 to 40% increase in urinary calcium excretion, thereby increasing the risk of calcium oxalate stone formation. The recommended daily sodium intake for most adults is less than 2,300 mg, but many processed foods far exceed this amount. Number 7, rhubarb. Rhubarb is a plant known for its vibrant red stalks and characteristic sour taste, often used in pies, jams, and other culinary dishes. Rhubarb is extremely high in oxalates, which can bind to calcium in the kidneys to form calcium oxalate crystals. Over time, these crystals can grow into larger kidney stones. Rhubarb can be a problematic food for individuals who are prone to certain types of stones, particularly calcium oxalate stones, the most common form of kidney stones. Consuming large quantities of rhubarb or eating it frequently may contribute to a higher concentration of oxalates in the urine, increasing the risk of stone formation. Rhubarb contains about 860 mg of oxalate per cup, which is extremely high. In a study, participants were given rhubarb as part of their diet and urine samples were analyzed for oxalate and calcium levels. The study reported a 25 to 35% increase in urinary oxalate excretion after rhubarb consumption. Number 8, red meat. Red meat is high in animal protein, which increases the excretion of calcium and decreases the excretion of citrate in the urine. Citrate helps prevent stones by binding calcium, so lower citrate levels increase stone risk. Red meat is rich in purines, which are natural compounds found in many foods. When purines are broken down by the body, they produce uric acid as a byproduct. Consuming large amounts of red meat can increase uric acid levels in the blood, raising the risk for gout and kidney stones. Red meat is rich in sulfur containing amino acids like methionine. When the body metabolizes these amino acids, it increases the acid load in the body, making the urine more acidic. Acidic urine is a risk factor for developing uric acid stones and can also promote the formation of calcium stones, as acidic urine lowers urinary citrate, a natural inhibitor of stone formation. In the England Journal of Medicine, a study was published that aimed to investigate the relationship between animal protein intake and kidney stone formation. The study analyzed dietary habits and urinary excretion of calcium, uric acid, and citrate in participants consuming high levels of red meat. According to the results, it was observed that high animal protein intake resulted in a 20 to 50% increase in urinary calcium and uric acid levels, along with a decrease in urinary citrate, which collectively increased the risk of kidney stone formation. So, these were the worst 8 foods that cause kidney stone. If this information was helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on more health tips and insights. A huge thank you for watching. I appreciate your time and hope this video brought value to you.